It's early rising when a splendid morning heralds another grand day for the holiday sailors on England's famous waterways, the Norfolk Broads. This is the holiday that is different, even though there's washing up to be done. Happy for the clear air, the warm sun, and the unusual dining room all give a zip and an extra relish to the morning meal. A few buckets of water and a little bit of elbow grease and our craft is shipshape, and off we start on our cruise on the Broads. A chain ferry operated by hand. This is the ferry connecting the villages of Reedham and Hardley Cross. What could be more typical of the tranquil atmosphere of the Broads than this leisurely moving ferry? Further along, we pass excellent pasture land. The lush grass is just what the farmer ordered. These cattle could easily be the most contented cow, and they're not at all disturbed by the deep-sea vessels. The big boats are often seen between Yarmouth and Norwich, although the majority of the craft on the Broads are used for pleasure. This beautiful motor cruiser, throbbing along the sunlit waterways, certainly compels our admiration. Let's look in at Oulton Broad Yacht Station, a favourite overnight mooring point, the scene of many regattas and a popular spot for the angler. You don't have to be an old hand at the game here, as they say that the fish in the Broadland waters are not so shy. And here's a catch, not a big one, but there's more to come. This sparkling expanse of water is Salhouse, considered Norfolk's prettiest broad. During the season, thousands of holidaymakers spend many happy hours here, for there is opportunity for the enjoyment. Children find this the spot, and whether they're swimming or just learning to row, well, it's just grand. The shallow waters of Salhouse make it ideal for the kiddies to have a real good time in absolute safety. Leaving Salhouse Broad is quite a wrench, but it's not long. Young people. Their moored craft makes an excellent springboard for one of the party to have a refreshing swim in the River Bure. It's not so easy getting back, but with a long and a strong pull and a heave-ho from the helping hands, the lads aboard the lugger once again. And now, from the radio mingling with the throb of the engine, our young friends steer into the glorious sunshine and fresh breezes as they approach the picturesque village of Horning. Every few miles reveals something different. And here we seem to have found some glamour. Yes, it is glamour, a whole boatload of it. The girls know how to handle their craft, and the tacking yacht in front doesn't worry them in the least. How different to the crowded seaside beaches as the boat gently purrs along the quiet river, away from it all, and with just an occasional moored craft to be seen. The windmills used for pumping are now powered by electricity or oil engines. This could be a scene in Holland, but the graceful lines of a yacht ahead brings us back to the English landscape. This popular playground attracts increasing numbers of visitors each year and hired for the holiday. And an almost equal preference is shown for the motor cruiser as for the sailing yacht. In certain parts of the Broads, the rivers twist and turn, and one can always anticipate something of interest just around the bend. The twisting river, that of yachts apparently sailing on dry land. And now our journey takes us along the River Bure to what is rightly called the Queen of the Broads, Wroxham Broad. A mile long and half a mile wide, the Broad is a fine sailing lake. And during the summer months, dinghy racing, under the auspices of the Norfolk Broads Yacht Club, is carried on almost continuously. The dinghies make a beautiful picture as they get underway. And so we near the end of our cruise. We have seen the Broads with their shimmering expanses of dancing wavelets, the rivers with the reeds and rushes moving lazily in the soft breezes, the happy holiday makers, those people who have exuded that warm feeling of friendliness wherever we have been. Rays on us, all is peaceful, and the serene quiet of the evening, only disturbed by the distant cry of a waterbird, brings to a close our enchanting cruise on England's wonderful waterways, the Norfolk Broads.